Inventopia is what I call a tough tech incubator. If you have a real product that needs to make it through prototyping, testing, iteration, scale up, all that kind of stuff, we help with those tough tech companies. Since we opened it about 6 months ago, we now have, just in the lab space, we have 13 companies in this lab space, and now we're serving 23 companies overall. What we have here that we need to protect is we have the brain power, right? With UC Davis and then also with Intel and kind of the huge amount of intellectual capital we have here. If you don't have spaces like this, then you either lose those people or those people don't have the opportunity to bring their product to market. If you want to have startup companies that are growing here, you need to help them through that first kind of critical first stage. This is the wet lab space. We have general wet lab. We also have a cell culture wet lab space in this same facility. And then in this same complex, we have a co-working space for the everyday working, printing, faxing, doing video conferencing, that kind of stuff. But then we also will be opening a engineering and prototyping space, which has machine shop space, 3D printing, composites, electrical stuff. If you're building a robot, if you're building an integrated system that has any sort of electronics in it, or if you're just building a widget, you can build it there and prototype it, take it all the way to market in that space. And we have a few now that are actually graduating, that have raised Series A's, and they need to have their own space, and they're kind of moving on, and so it's hugely satisfying.